What's up, y'all? Listen, yesterday was like one of the hardest days I feel like I've ever had emotionally, mentally. Like, I made a video some weeks ago about being drained. Oh my God, you got to be careful what you say because it can go to another level. And yesterday was one of them days where I just, man, it was just heavy. My mom called me that morning and asked me could she hold 20. She was finna give it right back to me, but I literally could not give it to her. And it just made me think about like everything that's going on. The day before that, I had to get my car fixed. And went from a alternator belt to me having to spend over like $300 and some on car parts. And for him to get to the end, I still had to pay him. And he said, you're going to need to look into getting a new car. Now, I had to take a loan out and stuff to get my car parts. And so it's like that within itself was already on me, because anybody know when you take out a loan and you done took out a couple of loans before, it's just stacking up. Like, you never gonna see your check. So it's like I'm not getting ahead in the way that I want to, and I'm pressing my job on trying to get overtime, and they tripping. And I did granted. Hold on. Let me tell you, I went back to my old job for a few weeks, but they didn't have a more flexible schedule for me to do. So I was like working 4 nights, 40 hours, full time there at night, and then had to work 3 12s here in the day. Like, my body was like breaking down trying to keep up. Well, I've been here 9 months, and I've been trying to tell them for 9 months how much experience I got in warehouse. I got like 15 years in warehouse and distribution, like since 2009, and this is the only type of work that I've ever done. And I managed to, climb my way up in terms of learning transportation. I just always been a pretty open-minded person, and just knowing that you need money to handle your business, but not having the knowledge, not having the financial wisdom, having to learn the hard way. This is where I'm at, and I'm looking at everything like I just don't know if I'm gonna make it. I know I can't quit, but it's like, how do I keep going? So yesterday I just cleaned up a lot in the house. Like, I was gonna make a video, but I literally could not like muster up any type of mental energy to do it, and emotional capacity to talk about it without crying. You know what I'm saying? I cried like multiple times yesterday because it's just so frustrating. Like, you working hard. No, I'm not perfect. Yes, I need to learn more things, but it just seemed like, anybody felt like that? Like, it seemed like the harder you go and the more positive you try to be, it's just like life just keep knocking you down. So yeah, I just made up in my mind after like, praying and doing everything I needed to do mentally. Like, I still feel a way today, mainly because I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I went to sleep around 9 something. I woke up at 12, and I had to be here at 5. I did not go back to sleep after that. So I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep, just stressed, But it really did something to me after like thinking about all of that morning. And then my mom calling. We supposed to be getting some family stuff together, but before she got off the phone, she was like, oh yeah, can you, do you have? And I was just like, no. That really like sent it over the top. Because mind you, I still got to get food. I gotta make sure I got a lunch. So thankfully, my best friend gave me some money to help me out. Shout out to having just good people in your circle, not people that you can take advantage of, but just people like when you having a moment in life, when you having moments in life that they there to lean on, and they not judging you. They see you trying to work and get better, and they see you doing your best. And I guess just my plan this year is to fight like hell with everything in me, to learn as much as I can, to start back journaling more, because that really helped me in a lot. And I just want to document. I talked a lot about journaling before, but like now I'm depending on it to help me out of this rut, out of this space, out of this season, because I can never be in this season again. I will never be in this season again, in this space again. It's such a it's just heavy, man. Just want to be in a position of where bills and money is like the last thing I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like really enjoying life. Like I ain't gotta have $1 million. Do I want $1 million? Yeah, because I want to be able to help people, right? I really do at heart. But if it's just enough to where all my stuff on auto and I ain't worried about it, and I can just walk in my purpose and just be who I'm gonna be and do my thing, like that's what the fulfilled life means to me. And I don't feel like God brought me this far to bring me this far. So in my heart of hearts, like in the depths of my soul, I know I can't quit. But yesterday was just one of them days where I just was looking back like, I don't even know how I got in this predicament. Like I know, but like it just seemed like a lot of stuff is a blur. Like some of the money I had, I don't know where it went. Like I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was, you know what I'm saying? Then I gotta take out a loan here or take out a loan there to do this. And you just digging yourself in a deeper hole, man. And to have to get all them parts for that car that I did not anticipate having to get, and then having to do it the way that I did it, I was just like messed up, man. And my mom called, and she didn't even know. I ain't even get into it. I was just so like in process mode, because that's me. I really do have to take time and see like what I'm feeling and see how I'm, just really take time to just look in the mirror. Like, because sometimes you don't even have words for the stuff that you're going through or how you feeling. You just know it hurt, and you just know you feel helpless. You just feel like it ain't no, you don't see the light, you don't see the out. You just know you gotta go through it or throw the towel in. And as close as I may get sometime to wanting to do it, like emotionally and mentally I want to do it, but like spiritually I can't. And I feel like that is the power of having a relationship with God. Faith without works is dead. So you can't just pray your situation away, but connecting and calling out to him, I feel like definitely helps in terms of building that endurance so you can keep going. Because it's definitely, I just strongly believe it's some on the other side of this, but I gotta fight like hell. And my pastor was talking about that on Sunday. Pastor Mike was like, this is one of them years where it's gonna be a good year, but it ain't gonna be easy. And what worked for you in another season is not gonna work in this new season. Like, you gotta get back in your Bible. You gotta get back to, put me in the center, like really being intentional about that. And I'm gonna make sure I shine that light. But you gotta really turn over every stone. So that's what I'm doing. Even right now, making this video. I kind of didn't even want to make this video for real, but like, I do see the long-term benefits of staying consistent on here. Like watching other people on here. If they can do it, we can do it, right? But you still gotta pick that mug up and record. And sometimes you don't even feel like piecing the words together or putting your business out there, but it's somebody that I feel like is gonna relate to this. And for my personal self, like for me, I want to be able to look back on this day, January the 31st, because next year is gonna be totally different. Like the way I was feeling yesterday, like it just really turned me up, but I had to work through it to even feel what I'm, to get to this mindset now. And things still ain't fixed and where they should be and where I want them to be, but I just feel like God ain't left me, and I gotta hold on to that with everything in me. But I also gotta, while I'm crying, while I'm in pain, while I'm hurting, I gotta get up and I gotta walk, and I gotta just one step at a time, be open to new information, ask the right questions, make sure I'm in the right environments, be very intentional with my time, get more organized. Like I gotta do like the penny to penny budget. You know how you just put little money to the side for your bills? No, I gotta like really, like, I'm talking about almost obsessive, so that I can see what's happening, number one, like on another level. But then number two, I just want to be a steward in doing everything that I can do with my money, like every single penny. And I can't say that I have been doing it, and I haven't even been able to spend recklessly. I ain't got it to go crazy. I ain't got it to go shopping on. I ain't even like a big name brand person. I shop at the thrift store. I've been doing that since I was like super young. And I don't know if it's like the creative in me, and we just didn't grow up like that, all that name brand stuff. So it kind of forced me and my sister in a way to learn how to be frugal and learn how to find our own style with less. And even now, even if I had the money, it's just something about putting different pieces together and all of that, whatever. But yeah, I ain't been like spending crazy, but it's like I'm not with a microscope on everything I spend either. If I go to the store and I get some gas, I might get a bag of chips and a Gatorade, or a little wine cooler or something. And it's like, but did you need that wine cooler? Did you need that bottle of wine when you went to Walmart? And so it's just like, that's where I'm at in terms of doing my part in that faith without works, doing my part in making sure that I'm not my biggest enemy. Like I heard once before, sometimes the enemy is not the obstacle or another person. Sometimes the enemy is the inner me. It's the way that I'm moving. It's the habits. It's the, just being so flow, being able to flow so a certain way to where you just don't even realize what you're doing. And I'm just in a space where I can't. That had did something to me though, man. I couldn't even give my mama $20 yesterday. Yeah, man. Gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep pressing, man. That's just what it is. That's where we at. So you do the same. Wherever you are, hope you're having the most amazing day. We here. We gotta just keep going, man. Y'all pray for me. Peace.